clear now? Are you alright, Sonya?
Please forgive us, Hancock.
We lost and were rescued by our enemy. Okay, what now? You next?
We're done. I'm not in the mood to fight.
Really? Is she okay? No cracks? So, you're gonna fix him, right? Make him normal again?
What?
You heard me! You can make him normal, right? Can't you? It's not like they did anything wrong! They just told the truth! Come on, please?
Of course I can. I can easily reverse the effects if I choose to do so. But, to be clear, didn't you say you wanted to go somewhere by ship?
Yeah, I gotta get back and find my crew.
I see. I have bad news. You must decide. I can either return them to normal, or help you to reach your destination. Choose one, forget the other. That's all I'm willing to do.
Awful. Just awful.
You can't fool me. Now we'll see your true nature.
Good deal. That's great. Well, okay. Go ahead and turn him back. Seriously. Thank you. That man, he has such an immensely powerful hockey, but didn't hesitate to save those he owes. Incredible.
Sister.
Vixis?
It doesn't make sense. The man defies us, then he risked his life to protect us? What a weirdo!
There's no question about that. But unfortunately for him, I doubt his kindness will be enough for the Snake Princess to dismiss his rude behavior. And it's even more unlikely that she'll forgive the others.
Huh? Hey, look, it's Margaret!
Sweet Pea! And Afilandra!
Hey everyone, I was wondering where you went.
How wonderful! She reversed the petrification! I was so worried! I just couldn't believe it when you defended that man!
None of us could. And then you were turned to stone. It was awful.
Stone? Huh?
What happened to us?
Most peculiar. I have no recollection.
You can't remember a thing?
No. I came to, and the man, well, he seemed so happy.
This is great. I was really freaking out there. I thought you guys were gonna die.
Where did everyone go?
Is the trial over?
Oh, hey lady, thanks.
Snake Princess!
Me.
Continue to dedicate yourselves to the protection of our nation.
That's all I can remember.
It's fine.
You're not the first to have trouble remembering after you've been turned to stone. Don't worry, I'll catch you up on the details of what happened later.
But what did happen? And what did she do with the man?
You really need to ask? She just turned into stone and got on with her day.
Well, I could be mistaken, but it looked like they took him to Kuja Castle.
What? Hey, what'd you say you want from me? Ooh, please tell me you're gonna serve up a big after-battle meal for us. We're gonna get along just fine if that's what it is. So, what's the best food around here? Some kind of meat?
Just so you know, I'm grateful for what you did. Thank you.
Forget it, it was nothing really. Feed me and we'll call it even.
If anyone had seen what's on our backs, it would have been the end of us. We'd be cast out, never to return.
You may enter.
Hmm?
I said come inside.
Where?
Behind the curtain.
Oh, you got the food back there? Here I come. Hey, where's the food? And how come you took your clothes off?
My, astute and charming, aren't you? Look. The mark on my back. You said... You said that you'd seen it before. I need to know. Take a closer look. Where have you seen it? Do you know what this mark means? Answer me. Hurry up. This isn't pleasant, you know.
It's not the same, but it still reminds me of the one I've seen before. There's this friend of mine. He's a fishman, and his name is Hachi.
A fishman?
Yeah, he's got a mark kinda like that one on his forehead, but it's different. I've never seen one like yours.
If he doesn't know what it is, tell him.
Granny, why are you here?
Snake Princess, be honest. You know you can't trust him by now. You've seen with your own eyes he's a good man. Go ahead, child. Do not fear. Your secret is safe. You're the notorious pirate known as Monkey D. Luffy, correct?
Yeah, that's me. But how do you know anything about me?
You do seem like a decent enough young man, despite your reputation. Take a look at this newspaper. Just a few days before he arrived, he caused an incident on the Sabaody archipelago. An incident with dire repercussions. Not only did he oppose the celestial dragons, he punched one of them.
You must be insane.
By some miracle, he was able to escape the central forces they unleashed to capture him. And just as miraculous, he traveled from that faraway location to here in a few short days. Both of these things are beyond my comprehension. No, that's impossible.
I told you, remember? I got flung here. Honestly, I don't even know where we are. I'd never heard of it. And I don't feel one bit bad about knocking out that celestial dragon. Does that newspaper even mention what that bastard did to my friend?
Then, it's true? Are you telling me that you actually struck a celestial dragon? I'm amazed. I truly had no idea. That there could be such a wonderful fool left in this world. To challenge the world nobles and risk your life. You're just like he was.
Yoo-hoo.
I will tell you everything there is to know. I can even tell you why your fishman friend has that emblem, and also what it means.
Hachi's mark?
This brand is the claw of the celestial dragon, the emblem of the world nobles. The celestial dragons branded upon those they take as slaves. A marking to steal your humanity and claim you as their property.
And they marked you?
You see, the three of us were my sisters and I. We were once slaves of the world nobles.
You guys were their slaves?
It happened when I was 12 years old.
Okay! Starboard, clear! Same here! Port clear too! Bow, all clear. And visibility is high. All is calm.
Careful you don't fall in the ocean!
Don't make fun of me. Jeez, I'm a warrior now, aren't I?
Yeah. Don't worry, we trust you.
You tell him, Big Say! Probably believe in you!
You hungry? I brought a snack out for you. Hey, Hancock!
Sonia, Mary, where are you?
The three of us were abducted from a Kuja pirate ship, in broad daylight no less. And then we were sold. From that point on, we were submitted to a hell we can never forget. The first men we ever encountered were nothing but figures of cruelty and horror. Sonia, it'll be okay! The memories will always haunt us.
Hey, don't put yourself through this! I've heard enough! Really, please! Please don't keep
It
going!
was all so awful. Our world was naught but despair, and we prayed for the mercy of death.
Hey, come on!
But after 4 years of that misery, there came a night that shocked even the world government to its core. It was accepted as a rule of the world that no one would ever dare challenge the celestial dragons. But on that fateful night, there was a man who scaled the red line with his bare hands and slipped into Marijua, the holy land of the celestial dragons. This man was an adventurer who later led the Fishman pirates, Fisher Tiger. He arrived with the sole purpose of releasing his fellow fishmen who suffered as slaves. He wreaked havoc on the world nobles without reserve. Despite his hatred for humans as a species, he freed every one of us, saving thousands of slaves regardless of who or what they were. And so we fled, more than willing to risk death. We owe an eternal debt to Fisher Tiger. In the end, Tiger unleashed an army. Fishmen swarmed the oceans. But they were cursed to wear the celestial dragon's mark of slavery. Tiger was relentlessly hunted by the world government, so he brought the fugitives together to form the Pirates of the Sun, and sailed far and wide across the seas. In order to erase the last trace of their bondage, the former slaves made a new brand over the claw of the celestial dragon, changing them into a symbol of the sun. There you have it. By necessity, my brand bears a similarity in design. That's why you mistook it for the symbol of the Sun Pirates before.
Yeah, guess so. The mark on Hachi's forehead does look like a sun. Wait, does that mean Hachi used to be a slave?
Possibly, although not necessarily.
Not all of Tiger's pirates were former slaves, but they were all branded with a symbol to hide their comrades' past, which is why, former slave or not, it's safe to assume that your friend must have sailed with the Sun Pirates at some point. Fisher Tiger has been dead for some time now. Upon his passing, the Sun Pirates disbanded and split into several factions.
Hold on. When did you get that wound on your head?
Huh? Oh, that. Don't worry about it, okay?
I knew we had a pretty dark past, but geez.
Now that you know the history of the mark, I hope you can better understand our position.
Yeah, I think I get it.
It's sick. The things that they made us do as slaves. They forced me to eat the love fruit, and forced my sisters to eat snake fruits for their amusement. Ironically, this allowed us to hide our secret from the Kuja. They praise our powers because they misunderstand them. But if you hadn't covered Sandersonia's back in the arena, the ugly truth would be apparent to them. I can't stand for anyone to know of our past. And I shall make any sacrifice to ensure that. Even if I must deceive my own people, I won't let anyone control us again! I fear my own subjects. I can't let anyone come close to me or they might know the truth.
Sister! Well, on the bright side of things, it's been years since you've displayed even the most faint affectation of an emotion. But I welcome your tears as they prove our sweet snake princess's heart has not frozen over.
You mock me! You're the one who left this nation behind!
That's neither here nor there! Have you already forgotten where you would be without me? Yes, you escaped the celestial dragons, but you neglected to mention that you didn't know how to get home! Tell me, would you have seen Amazon Lily again if I hadn't gone to the outer seas? You would have starved to death hiding in the cracks of the red line if it wasn't for me!
A small kindness you'll never let us forget.
What did you say? I've watched over the three of you as though you were my own daughters!
Yes, we know that.
And you have the gall to dismiss all I've done for you as a small kindness? Put me down! Mary! Sonia!
I suppose you find me repulsive now that you know I was a slave?
Huh? Come on, don't tell me you're serious. Really? I told you I hate the celestial dragons.
I've decided I like you. You said that there was somewhere you needed to go, yes? Well, my ship's at your command. Name the place.
You mean it?
Kuja pirates hold a banquet. Luffy is the center of attention. Margaret rescues him from the seaman pirates and takes him to Granny Dion. She reveals troubling news about his brother Ace, and Luffy is forced to make a decision that will change the course of his destiny.
On the next One Piece, saving Ace. The next stop, the Great Prison. I'm gonna be king of the